I was asked to reflect on what I'm truly passionate about. This took me a while to really think about and cultivate an answer. The short answer is, my children. The long answer is, my children. When I speak about my children, that does not simply include the two beautiful souls that share my DNA. It also includes every child who has walked into my classroom, stepped foot into my school, enrolled in my district. Every child who needs to learn no matter who they are, no matter where they live, no matter their circumstances. I'm passionate about them all. I want to see them all succeed. I want to see them all thrive, and I want them all to know that they have the power to do anything they set their minds to. These children are the future, and the future is bright. They need ideas about learning, working, and living in the future. The future of education is in the students, and the students today are living in a digital age. 21st century learning used to be a foreign term, and now everyone has their own ideas about what that should look like and how we should proceed. The problem is, everyone seems to think that the way we used to learn is a broken system. But I don't. I think we need to get back to basics, but use digital learning to enhance our knowledge, not become the knowledge, because knowledge is power. We need to make it real, we need to make it relevant, and we need to make an impact. With that power comes responsibility, and it's our responsibility to deliver information to students in a way that they can connect to the information and will invest in their own learning. Our children live in a world today where everything is at their fingertips, and they're instant gratification junkies. If they can't get the information in an instant, then they're dissatisfied with the results. Because of this, we as educators need to be very quick in our delivery and swift to adapt to new and emerging trends. We have to stay up on the latest technology, social media, apps, gaming, and anything else that digitally appeals to this generation. There are many things that we're doing right in education, but also many that we're still doing wrong. We are aware that test scores do not measure intelligence, yet we still standardize testing students annually. We're aware that technology is a must in schools, yet we don't provide enough access to all students to use technology. We're aware that children need freedom to learn independently and manage themselves, yet we put students in a box with not much room to be creative. We know what's right and we know what's wrong, but many in public education feel that their hands are tied because of policies and procedures and not given enough freedom or support to make the needed changes. The people dictating what needs to happen in education are not generally educators. This needs to change, and we need more educators to get involved, get active, and find their voice, including myself. I believe the biggest problem in education that we have is that educators do not always practice what they preach. My belief about digital learning needs to start with the basics and work up from there. Just like we teach our instructors, we need to scaffold the learning and make digital learning and leading not seem so overwhelming. Many of our educators today shy away from using digital learning in their classrooms because they feel overwhelmed and under-supported in the entire process. We would never throw our students to the lions without first teaching them some basic survival skills and giving them the best tools to make it out of the jungle alive. Why are we doing this to our teachers? Let's give our teachers time to put their hands on and prepare lessons for digital learning. In professional development, we spend a lot of time listening to people talk about using technology and spend very little time actually using the technology. We need to learn from people using the technology and have them teach us the best practices. Would you ever send an English teacher in to teach a math test? Then why send in a leader to not using technology to teach educators who will be implementing these ideas? In my organization, I believe the key to helping our teachers be better digital learners and leaders is to give them the tools necessary to become the best digital educators possible. What's the end goal? We need to educate our children to be the best citizens, digital and otherwise, that they can be. So back to the original question. What am I truly passionate about? I'm passionate about our children, all children, and their ability to learn, lead, and make a difference in the world. Eventually, their contributions will shape the world, and I'd like that world to be one where I'm happy that I made a difference in their world. So my question is to you, what are you passionate about? Thank you.